Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deborah, and if you are new here then I would love for you to subscribe. I love making videos like this about saving you money and helping you to get organised. So I'm back with a new money saving video today, and so let's dive in with my first tip. My first tip is to sign up with cashback websites. So I predominantly use Quidco and Top Cashback, but I have recently downloaded and registered with a new app called Shopmium, and that is a free app and you can use it online and also in store. So it is the kind of cashback site where you can upload your receipt with your groceries and get money off, but also there's lots of online offers, and my suggestion is that you look at all of the top cashback websites and work out which one is offering the biggest discount and use that. The other thing with Shopmium is that when you first sign up you get a free gift, and my free gift was a free large bar of dairy milk chocolate, which was lovely. And actually I uploaded my receipt and the money was in my PayPal account by the end of the day. So definitely sign up to the Shopmium app. My second tip is to cancel all unnecessary direct debits. If you go through your bank statement, you can easily find and filter where you have direct debits. I think it's really good just to review these as well every so often. I have been in recently and I thought, my subscription to Sky had gone up quite a lot. We do have our broadband, our line rental, and we do have Sky TV, but we've reduced that quite a lot to quite a minimal package, but I still felt that we were paying a lot. So I rang them and I just said, I feel that I'm paying too much, and they were able to move me onto an offer which meant that I saved £20 a month. So it's definitely worth going through, seeing what you're spending on things, and phone up and see if you can haggle the price down. My next tip is about saving money on your petrol costs. So there is an app called Petrol Prices, and you can go in on App Store or on Play Store and download that app for free. And all you do is you put in your postcode and you can find the cheapest petrol price that is nearest to you. You can filter it by your type of fuel, and it means that when you are using the app, it will find your location and will immediately tell you where the cheapest petrol station is. Now that's brilliant for if you have to travel for business or if you're off on holiday, you can find the cheapest place that you can buy your fuel. Another way that I'm saving money is by paying annually for certain things. So things like the car insurance and the home insurance is much cheaper if I pay annually rather than monthly. Now, if you can afford to do that, then you can save during the year. You know when that money needs to go out, and make sure that you've got enough that you can pay that bill when it is due, but it will save you money overall. My next tip is about buying in bulk. Now I've only just started doing this, but basically I go online. Generally I use Amazon as my go-to, and certain things you can get a lot cheaper online if you buy them in bulk. I am also a member of Amazon Prime student currently, and so obviously that means that I'm getting my 1-day delivery. So usually the next day I order my bulk buy and it arrives the next day. Now the sorts of things that I can buy in bulk, which I have found really save me money, are things like toilet paper, tissues, but also medicines. I have recently done that and bought a 6-month supply of hay fever tablets because both my husband and my daughter need those. They will be starting to take those tablets from around about the end of April, possibly before. So I need a large supply of them, but you can buy them in bulk very reasonably from Amazon and save yourself an awful lot of money. You will know if you've been following my channel for a while that I like to save money on food. So I shop in Aldi. I do shop the Super 6 items that come out each week. I try to steer away from brands, so I will usually go for the Aldi's own brand of particular foods, which we've got used to most of those. And I certainly think that that is important, that you think about whether you can make a brand switch. Can you move to a supermarket's own version of a product, or even just change your supermarket and try out the own brand products? The other thing around saving on food is, again, I'm really big on keeping inventories of what I've got and actually using what I've got before I go out and get more. And I think that's really important. It means that you can be saving money every week because you're using what you've got and you're not wasting money on food. My next tip is another app, and this one is called Cherries. It is a kind of like an online pound shop, but they have items that are more expensive than £1. Some of them might go up to £5. But it's a good value online shop. And if you can't get to places like, you know, your Poundland and Wilkinson's and things like that, that is the kind of app that I like to use when I am at home, picking up those little bits and pieces that I can get at a really good price and have them delivered. I will be doing a Cherries haul in the next couple of weeks, so you can see the kinds of items that they sell. I like to save money when I'm eating out. I never like to pay full price if I'm going out for dinner. So it's a good idea to sign up with places like Prezzo, Zzz's, Bella Italia, and they will send you discounts straight to your inbox that you can use in the restaurant. I also use the Gourmet Society card, which I got with my Telegraph subscription, which is excellent and has the 2-for-1 offers or a percentage off meals. The other one I like to use is Meerkat Meals, which I got through doing my home insurance through the Compare the Market website. And that is brilliant because you can go on it, see where your local restaurants are, and actually often I will make a decision on where we're going to eat based on whether I can get a 2-for-1. So that's definitely worth doing. I also save money by generally going onto discount codes, going onto the internet and seeing where there's a discount code that I can use. And so I never like to pay full price for eating out. Another thing I like to do is make sure that I'm using less and I'm making sensible choices. So I noticed that I was using an awful lot of washing up liquid and I was getting the Aldi version. Now, what I found was that if I actually just spent a little bit more and got Fairy, which I can sometimes get in Aldi, I used far less. And I have had the same bottle now for several months. And so making a decision to use less of that, but also having a better product that is going to work better means that I'm saving money. The other thing that I found is with washing powder, I've been gradually using less and less washing powder. So in the normal size sort of scoop that you get with the washing powder, I'm using about half. And I have found generally that my clothes are still just as clean, but also there's sort of less clogging in the washing machine. And I have been told, because we did have our washing machine serviced a while ago, I was told that actually one of the things that can cause problems with washing machines is putting too much washing powder in. So I'm making sure that I'm not using too much, and that means that I'm also saving money. My final tip is about freezing food. Now again, if you've been watching my channel, you know that I am a big fan of making meals for the freezer, but also things like packed lunches and snacks. So I will frequently freeze sandwiches. I will freeze lots of packed lunch items, things like mini sausages, little slurper, those yogurt pouches, I freeze those. I also freeze things like grated cheese. And I also make sure that I'm not wasting food by popping things in the freezer. So if I've got, say for example, some ham that's going out of date, I'll just cut it up and freeze it and then use it for meals as and when, a quick macaroni cheese and I can add some ham. I don't like things to go out of date. I would rather chop it up and freeze it. There are also some vegetables that you could just chop up and freeze if you think they're coming towards the end, you know, in terms of their freshness. Then things like I will chop up courgette and also peppers. They're brilliant. You don't have to blanch them. Stick them straight in a bag, get as much of the air out as you can and freeze them. And it means that you're not wasting food and you're saving money because you're not then going out and buying more of that thing because it's in your freezer. So those are some of my tips around saving money, and these are things that I actually do and I know they work. So if you have some other tips that you would like to share, then I would love to hear them. So please pop them in the comments so that I can see what they are and we can share them with each other. If you're not a subscriber, then I would love to have you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!